Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into the insightful world of Five Gears by Jeremie Kubicek and Steve Cockram. Published in 2015, this transformative book introduces a unique approach to achieving work-life balance and enhancing relationships, both professionally and personally. Unlike traditional strategies that focus on time management, Five Gears proposes a dynamic method of adjusting your mindset and behavior according to the environment and time of day. By mastering the transition between the gears, you'll find it simpler to engage fully with each aspect of your life, optimizing every moment for maximum benefit. Jeremie Kubicek and Steve Cockram, co-founders of Giant Worldwide, bring their extensive expertise to this book. Kubicek, a best-selling author known for making your leadership come alive, is highly regarded for his insights on leadership and personal development. Cockram, with his profound knowledge in personality development and applied leadership learning, travels the world imparting wisdom on these subjects. Together, they weave their experiences and insights into a practical guide that promises to shift how you navigate your daily life. Five Gears is an essential read for a broad audience, from office workers struggling to disconnect after hours, to stay-at-home parents who find themselves perpetually on duty, to anyone who feels they are not living up to their potential in various aspects of their lives. Through understanding and applying the principles outlined in this book, readers are encouraged to foster a harmonious balance between work and life and cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections with others. Join us as we explore the gears that can drive you towards a more fulfilled and balanced existence. Five Gears: How to be present and productive when there's never enough time. Introduction. Unlock the secret to being fully present throughout your day. Imagine a world where you're fully immersed in every moment of your day, whether you're in the middle of an important work task, spending quality time with family, or enjoying some much-needed rest. Sounds ideal, right? Yet, more often than not, life's relentless pace has us feeling disconnected, as if we're merely going through the motions rather than truly living. It's a common scenario. You're physically present during a family dinner, but your mind is elsewhere, perhaps fretting over an unresolved work project. Or maybe you're so consumed by your responsibilities to others that you've forgotten the last time you did something just for yourself. Jeremie Kubicek and Steve Cockram are here to offer a solution through their innovative concept of the Five Gears. They argue that the key to overcoming these challenges isn't about allocating more time to one activity over another. Instead, it's about learning to engage the right gear at the right time, ensuring you're fully present and making the most of every moment. Just as a car moves through different gears for varied speeds and terrains, we can shift through our personal gears to navigate the diverse aspects of our daily lives. This technique allows us to seamlessly transition from deep work to quality rest and everything in between, ensuring we're fully engaged and present no matter what we're doing. So how exactly can you apply these gears to real-life situations? Let's start with something relatable. The kiss cam at a sports event. It's a playful reminder to be present and connect with those around us. Kubicek and Cockram use this simple yet poignant example to highlight the importance of being in the moment, regardless of where we are or what we're doing. Yet it's not just about being present during leisure or family time. Consider the intriguing experience of one of the authors attending a professional wrestling match. This seemingly unrelated event underscored the significance of knowing when to switch gears, from spectator to participant, from passive observer to active engager. Perhaps the most compelling illustration of the Five Gears concept comes from an unexpected source: a quirky three-wheel car from 1970s Britain. This unusual vehicle, despite its limitations and oddities, managed to navigate the roads of its time. It serves as a metaphor for adapting to our environment by switching gears to suit the circumstances, emphasizing the importance of flexibility and presence in all aspects of life. By mastering the Five Gears, you're not just learning a strategy for time management or productivity. You're unlocking a profound way to live life fully, making every moment count by being wholly present and engaged. Whether it's connecting with loved ones, focusing on work, or taking time for self-care, knowing when and how to shift gears is the key to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Part 1. Finding harmony in life's pace. The art of selecting the right gear. Picture a serene beach scene, the gentle lap of waves, the warmth of the sun on your skin, and instead of savoring this tranquility, your mind is miles away, tangled in office affairs. This scenario, unfortunately, is all too familiar for many of us, highlighting a disconnect that can pervade our lives. Consider Jeremie Kubicek's personal anecdote, where his relentless work schedule led him to consistently arrive late for dinner. This pattern of behavior, fueled by his inability to disconnect from work, strained his marriage to a breaking point. But what was at the root of this discord? Kubicek's conundrum can be attributed to moving at a speed discordant with his surroundings. Visualize driving through a residential neighborhood at highway speeds, or conversely, creeping along a fast-moving freeway. In both cases, the misalignment in speeds can cause confusion, chaos, and even harm. Drawing from this analogy, if we view our workplace as a freeway and our home as a suburban street, it becomes clear that failing to adjust our pace to fit these distinct environments can result in damaging our relationships and well-being. This realization was a turning point for Kubicek and Steve Cockram, prompting the creation of the 5 gears concept. Mirroring a manual car's transmission system, where different gears correspond to varying speeds, applying this metaphor to our lives suggests that we possess various gears suited to different contexts. First gear symbolizes our time alone, where we recharge and reflect. Second gear represents deep, meaningful connections with friends or family. Third gear is for casual socializing, a bridge between our private and professional lives. Fourth gear sees us in work mode, efficiently juggling multiple tasks. Finally, fifth gear is the zenith of focus, where our attention is undivided on a singular project. Just like in driving, the transition between these gears should be seamless, with each gear serving its purpose effectively in the appropriate context. Recognizing and mastering the use of these gears not only allows for a smooth drive through the day, but also ensures that we maintain harmony in our relationships and personal well-being. Over the next sections, we will delve deeper into the nuances of each gear, understanding their merits and potential pitfalls, and learning when and how best to engage them. Our journey begins with an exploration of the most intense focus state, fifth gear. Part 2. Mastering fifth gear. The balance between hyper-focus and missing out. Imagine you're so engrossed in a project that the world around you fades away. Hours pass like minutes, and your focus is laser sharp. This state of deep concentration is what's known as fifth gear, symbolizing our capacity to operate at peak productivity. While it's a gear many thrive in, it's crucial to wield it wisely. Fifth gear is akin to cruising on a highway in a car's highest gear. It allows for sustained high speeds with minimal effort. This gear leverages your passion or proficiency to accomplish tasks effortlessly once you're fully engaged. Take the case of Andrew from Ford Motor Company, a client who embodies the essence of fifth gear. He regularly taps into this zone to tackle significant tasks, leveraging his focus to drive productivity. However, the intensity of fifth gear comes with its challenges, particularly in the realm of interpersonal communication. Andrew, despite his open-door policy aimed at fostering team communication, often found himself too absorbed in his work to properly connect with his colleagues. This misalignment illustrated that while fifth gear can turbocharge productivity, it can also erect barriers to effective communication and teamwork. A humorous yet telling example of fifth gear's potential drawbacks is encapsulated in a viral kiss cam incident at a basketball game. A man, deeply engrossed in the game, fails to notice the kiss cam focusing on him and his date, leading to an awkward situation where his date ends up kissing the man next to her. This scenario humorously underscores how an excessive focus can make us oblivious to our immediate surroundings and miss out on spontaneous opportunities. So, how can one harness the power of fifth gear without succumbing to its isolating effects? The key lies in conscious disengagement. Andrew discovered that by explicitly signaling his fifth gear moments to his team, he could carve out uninterrupted focus time without inadvertently alienating his colleagues. This clear communication of his need for intense focus periods allowed him to balance deep work with availability to his team. Similarly, by strategically scheduling and communicating your fifth gear moments, you can ensure that you achieve your productivity goals without missing out on important interactions and opportunities. It's about setting boundaries that allow for deep work while also remaining open to the world around you. By mastering this delicate balance, you can fully leverage fifth gear to drive your projects to completion without letting life's meaningful moments slip by unnoticed. Part 3. Fourth Gear Overdrive. Productivity's Pitfall. Among the varied paces of life's daily demands, fourth gear stands out as the go-to speed for many, especially in the realm of leadership and productivity. It's at this bustling pace that tasks are tackled head-on, multitasking becomes second nature, and the day's demands are met with relentless energy. It's no surprise, then, that a staggering 85% of leaders find themselves most frequently in this gear, juggling multiple balls in the air in an effort to stay ahead of the game. Yet, as we've seen through the reflective lens of Jeremie Kubicek's experiences and those of many others, constantly cruising in fourth gear carries its shadows. The relentless pace of this gear often sees to-do lists growing longer by the minute, with insufficient downtime to mentally stow away each open file of the day's work. Dr. Jared Spencer, a prominent sports psychologist, likens our minds to computers that need to close each day's files to function optimally. Without the chance to do so, we risk the uneasy rest and a lingering sense of overwhelm. The tale of Joe Hill from Minnesota, a client who narrowly skirted a health crisis attributed to his relentless pace, underscores the potential severity of overcommitment. Working incessantly in fourth gear pushed him to the brink, nearly costing him his life due to blood clots. His story serves as a stark reminder of the tangible risks of burning the candle at both ends. However, fourth gear is not the villain of our story. Its ability to get things done is unparalleled, making it an essential component of our daily lives. The criticism lies not in the gear itself, but in our reluctance to shift out of it. Engaging in fourth gear without the balance of slower, more reflective speeds is akin to a sports team skipping their warm-up and cool-down routines. Such oversight may invite unnecessary strain and diminish overall performance. The solution lies not in abandoning fourth gear, but in mastering the transitions into and out of it, ensuring ample time is spent in lower gears at the beginning and end of each day. By nurturing a more balanced use of all gears, we can enhance the efficacy and sustainability of our fourth gear endeavors. As we consider the importance of moderation and balance, let's decelerate into an exploration of the more tempered third gear, where social connections and lighter engagements find their place. Part 4. Third Gear Dynamics, the Art of Casual Connections. If the thought of lingering over coffee with friends or mingling at dinner parties fills you with warmth, you're already acquainted with the joys of third gear. This level of engagement is where informal social exchanges blossom, making it an invaluable terrain for nurturing both personal and professional relationships. The essence of third gear interactions lies not just in the enjoyment of leisurely social activities. Its significance is deeply rooted in the opportunity these settings provide for getting to know others, building rapport, and laying the groundwork for potentially fruitful collaborations. This is precisely why businesses often organize lunches or golf outings with clients. It's a chance to understand one another, beyond the confines of a formal meeting room, facilitating the decision of whether to progress to a more collaboration-focused fourth gear. Despite its critical role in weaving the social fabric of our lives, many find third gear engagements challenging. The discomfort often stems from the diversity of interests and backgrounds that social settings bring to the fore. Confronted with a conversation outside one's zone of familiarity or interest can be daunting, yet it's in these moments that curiosity becomes a powerful tool. Consider the experience retold by Jeremie Kubicek, who, upon inquiring about a leader's passions, was surprised to learn of his enthusiasm for professional wrestling. This revelation led them to attend a wrestling event, culminating in an unexpectedly enjoyable evening and the birth of a new friendship and business alliance. This anecdote exemplifies how a sprinkle of curiosity can transform routine social interactions into gateways for deeper connections and unexpected opportunities. To fully harness the power of third gear, it's pivotal to approach conversations with genuine interest and an open mind. Embracing the diverse interests of those we engage with not only enriches our social experiences, but also broadens our perspective and influence. However, it's crucial to maintain a balanced approach to socializing in third gear. While it plays a pivotal role in building networks and bridging gaps between the personal and professional, leaning too deeply into socializing can detract from accomplishing tasks or deepening close relationships in second gear. Recognizing when to gracefully shift between these gears ensures we enjoy the full spectrum of human connections without missing out on the depth or productivity afforded by other gears. Part 5. Navigating second gear, deepening connections beyond the surface. Those moments you cherish, shared with loved ones, where the world seems to pause and genuine connection blooms, that's second gear in essence. It's in these precious interactions with our partners, family, or close friends where the bonds of true relationships are formed and strengthened. The leap from third to second gear is a journey from casual interaction to meaningful engagement. It's about transitioning from the initial stages of acquaintance to a phase where being fully present with someone not only enriches your relationship, but also fosters personal growth, inspiration, and tranquility. However, despite its profound impact on our well-being and connections, second gear often gets sidelined or misappropriated. Take the story of Debbie Correa, a dedicated realtor whose professional obligations kept her perennially in fourth gear, even within the confines of her home. Her reality, mirrored by her family's digital entanglements, painted a picture of proximity without presence. Despite being physically together, the absence of real engagement left them drifting past each other like ships in the night. This gear is not just about intent. It demands concerted effort from all parties involved. Misalignment in this gear, as seen in the clash between an open-door policy and the focused solitude of fifth gear, can render attempts at connection futile. If one party endeavors to engage in second gear, while the other remains distracted, the opportunity for genuine interaction slips away. So how can one ensure the activation of second gear when it's most needed? The solution starts with a simple yet significant gesture, putting your phone aside. Tom Niebel, another associate, discovered the value of this approach through his relationship with his son. By mutually agreeing to disconnect from their digital devices, they created a space where second gear could thrive, likening it to cowboys disarming before entering a saloon, a symbol of their commitment to peace and presence. It's crucial to recognize that second gear cannot be forced. If the conditions aren't right for a deeper dive, there's grace in maintaining a third gear level of interaction. And sometimes, the best choice might be to downshift into the solitude of first gear, allowing for personal reflection and recharge. Mastering second gear is about understanding its time and place, ensuring that when we do engage, we're truly there, fostering connections that resonate on a deeper level beyond the surface. Part 6. Embracing first gear, the art of personal rejuvenation. Visualize this. Your smartphone's battery indicator is lingering at a precarious 10%, and there's an essential call you need to make in an hour, but no charger in sight. The outcome is inevitable. Your phone, drained of its energy, won't sustain the call. This everyday predicament sheds light on a broader truth about our personal energy reserves and the need for deliberate recharge. Cue the importance of first gear. First gear is our sanctuary of solitude, a space dedicated to self-care and rejuvenation. It's our opportunity to step back, breathe, and refill our inner reservoirs, ensuring we have the vitality to face life's multitude of gears. Importantly, this gear isn't about passive recuperation, such as the temporary reprieve television might offer. True recharge originates from activities that invigorate us, that awaken our spirit and zest for life rather than serving as mere escapism. The efficiency with which we navigate our other gears hinges on how well we've engaged with our first gear. Like a phone's performance depends on its charge level, our presence and effectiveness in other aspects of life are directly proportional to how well we've recharged our batteries. However, the path to effective recharge is deeply personal and varied. The activities that replenish one person might drain another. For introverts, solitude might be found in the peaceful solitude of a run, lost in a book, or immersed in a favored hobby. Extroverts, conversely, might find their energy is replenished through social workouts, engaging in spirited discussions, or exploring new ideas with others. The key lies in identifying what genuinely refuels your spirit, understanding that this gear is not a placeholder for second gear connections, but a foundational element of balanced well-being. To fully integrate first gear into your life, consider incorporating recharge rituals at both the start and end of your day. It could be as tranquil as a morning yoga practice, or as engaging as preparing a meal for your loved ones in the evening. Just as a car relies on first gear to start and stop smoothly, our well-being depends on regular intervals of personal recharge to maintain equilibrium. Having traversed through the essence of all 5 gears, it's evident how vital each is in its capacity. Yet, there's still one more aspect to consider, akin to an additional feature in a car's transmission, underscoring the journey of understanding and mastering these gears for a harmonious life. Part 7. The Power of Reverse Gear, Apologies and Adaptability. In the quirky automotive world of the 1970s, the Reliant Robin stood out for many reasons, not least of which was its absent reverse gear. This 3-wheeled spectacle might have captured imaginations, but its inability to back up symbolizes a critical limitation, especially when applied to the concept of personal growth and relationships. Just as a car without the ability to reverse finds itself in predicaments, failing to acknowledge our mistakes and apologize can lead us down a path of stubborn resistance rather than growth and reconciliation. Understanding and engaging your reverse gear in life, acknowledging when you're wrong and offering a sincere apology, is essential for maintaining respect and influence among peers, colleagues, and loved ones. This act of reversing isn't just about retreating, it's a declaration of your character. It demonstrates a willingness to be responsive rather than resistant, a quality that distinguishes those who take responsibility for their actions from those who shift blame onto others. The importance of this responsiveness can't be overstated. It shapes how others perceive us, much like spectators' judgments of a sportsman's character after a mistake. Would we rather align with someone who deflects blame onto teammates, or someone who admits their fault, learns from it, and moves forward? The preference is invariably for the latter, provided these admissions come alongside genuine efforts to avoid repeating the mistake. Being responsive also enhances our relationships and workplace dynamics, fostering an environment where adaptability and problem-solving are valued over stubbornness and denial. It makes for easier collaboration and a more positive social atmosphere because it's rooted in mutual respect and the acknowledgement of our shared imperfections. However, the effectiveness of engaging reverse gear hinges on the sincerity of the gesture. An apology used as a tactical retreat or a manipulative tool to sway situations in one's favor erodes trust and respect. It shifts the act from responsive to manipulative, undermining the very foundation it seeks to rebuild. Therefore, the art of reversing correctly involves a heartfelt acknowledgement of wrongdoing, coupled with a commitment to learn from the experience. It's about recognizing when we've inadvertently shifted into an incorrect gear, causing friction or harm, and having the courage to shift into reverse, apologize, and make amends. With a comprehensive understanding of the five gears concept, including the invaluable reverse gear, we're equipped to navigate life's interactions and responsibilities more gracefully. Now let's explore practical strategies for integrating these gears into our daily routines, ensuring a harmonious balance between productivity, personal growth, and meaningful connections. Part 8: Mastering the Five Gears, a journey of intentional practice and self-discovery. Embarking on a journey to master the art of being present in every facet of your life requires more than a hopeful desire for change. It demands an intentional and deliberate effort to adjust your behaviors and align them with the contextual demands of each moment. Just as a car cannot run efficiently without the adept use of its gears, navigating the complexities of daily life necessitates the skillful application of the right gear at the right time. The foundation of this skill lies in recognizing that each gear has its time and place. Moments of disconnect, missed opportunities, or instances where we inadvertently run someone over usually signal a mismatch between our gear and the circumstances. The authors reveal that our lives revolve around five circles of influence: self, family, team, organization, and community. Each of these circles demands a different combination of gears to navigate effectively. For instance, engaging with our family may require more instances of second and third gear, whereas personal growth calls for a balance between first and fifth gear. Key to implementing this framework is a heightened sense of context and self-awareness. But how does one cultivate such awareness? The authors propose the core process as a guiding methodology. Call the issue, own it, respond, and execute. By applying this to an introspective analysis of your gear usage, you embark on a journey of candid self-examination. This self-inquiry starts with identifying which gears you predominantly operate in, ranking these gears from most to least utilized, and doing so with utmost honesty lays the groundwork for meaningful change. Once you've called attention to this personal gear pattern, it's time to own it. Reflect upon how your current gear usage aligns with your ideal state. What changes would you like to see? Do you yearn for more moments of deep connection, second gear, or personal reflection, first gear? Responding involves devising a strategic plan to close the gap between where you are and where you wish to be. This could manifest in concrete actions such as designating phone-free time with your family to foster second gear interactions, or utilizing a specific landmark during your commute as a cue to shift out of fourth gear. Executing this plan with consistency and mindfulness is where the true transformation occurs. It's about making conscious choices to balance your gears, gradually enhancing your presence and engagement across all areas of your life. As you navigate this path, remember that mastering the five gears is less about perfection and more about progress. It's a practice of continual self-awareness, adaptability, and intentional action, allowing you to live more fully in each moment and across every circle of influence. Now, equipped with the methodology and an understanding of each gear's significance, you're ready to engage life's gearbox with skillfulness and grace. Final summary. In the fast-paced environment we navigate daily, it's all too easy to find ourselves trapped in a single mode of operation. Yet, true presence and fulfillment emerge not from monotony, but from versatility in how we engage with the world around us. At the heart of this adaptability lies the concept of the five gears, each representing a distinct way of being that, when properly leveraged, ensures we're fully present and effective in every aspect of our lives. From the tunnel vision focus of fifth gear to the multitasking prowess demanded by fourth, the casual social engagements of third, the deep and meaningful connections fostered in second, to the introspective solitude of first gear, each plays a vital role in our daily interactions. Furthermore, understanding when to gracefully engage reverse gear to apologize and pivot is just as crucial. The journey to full engagement requires a conscious audit of our habitual gear usage. Recognizing which gears we overuse and which we neglect provides a starting point for transformation. By aligning our actions with the demands of our current context, Be it at work, with family, or in personal reflection, we cultivate the ability to seamlessly shift gears, ensuring maximum effectiveness and connection. Embrace the 5 gears methodology as a guide to navigating life's multifaceted demands with agility and awareness. With practice, patience, and a mindful approach to each gear's application, you'll find yourself not just going through the motions, but truly living, fully present and engaged in every moment of your journey. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.